Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. The habit that changed my life. Okay, it's not that I was nowhere near this particular behavior before and it was after that my life changed. No, it's not like that. But my life changed when that behavior became a conscious and consistent habit. The habit I'm talking about is waking up at 5 a.m. Of course, I wake up at 4:45 a.m. right now. It's not that I was very lazy. It's not that I was very lazy and had always been late and all. I don't want to dramatize anything here. I'm not telling you a super cinematic story here. I wasn't lazy, but I didn't like waking up early either. But from my childhood itself, my father was the one who I looked upon for, and discipline was the main key element that he focused on. He himself is a master of various disciplinary habits, and I believe it had worked well for him. Hence, he probably mended me in that direction as well, and I thank him for that. He always pushed me to wake up early. Initially, I was irritated in my school days when no amount of sleep was enough to satisfy, right? When you're a kid, yeah, no amount of sleep is enough. It's only when I realized the significance of waking up early, moreover, what you could do waking up early, that I made it a conscious choice to make it a habit. I have to thank Robin Sharma for that. He's one of my favorite authors, and it's after few months to years of being consistent to that habit that I'm now reaping the benefits of it as the result of the compound effect. By the way, yes, I wake up at actually 4:45 a.m. to be precise. Okay, I know you don't care, so let me move on. So you might say that you have tried waking up early and it didn't work for you mainly because you slept late at night and hence lacking sleep and hence scattering your focus and shattering your productivity. Yes, I understand that. Well, your sleep archetype may be different, and figuring out which archetype is yours is very important. Game changing. There are three types. I think it's mentioned in how why we sleep book also. There are three types: larks, owls, and hummingbird. But I prefer only the first two. Sorry, I spoiled it. Or you can also see it as four chronotypes: lion, bear, wolf, and dolphin. I won't go deep into these as you can search and read it about anywhere on Google or anywhere. Or you can read books like How We Sleep or Brain Rules, which mentions these things. Essentially, you have to be aware of the hours of peak performance and low productive hours. When do you work the most and most productively? When do you not? So if you are aware of that, I think you can design your lifestyle accordingly, and you can set your sleep cycle also according to that. By that, you will be able to design your days in such a way that each day you win, at least personally. And once you know the chronotype of yours, the other thing you have to do is make time for alone time or you time, me time, whatever you call it. And in this time, you can do various things you love to do, and that is focused on improving yourself. You're focused on yourself at that time, nothing else. No business work or any form of work that you are supposed to do. This is something you like to do, and you are choosing to work on yourself. So, setting aside this silent and alone time is very crucial for your personal growth in every way. Even if you just sit still for 1 hour, all alone and silent, that itself is powerful enough to transform. But I know that is not possible for most people, and instead, I'll give you an example by telling you my morning routine. I wake up at 4:45 a.m. That 15 minutes was conscious choice because I wanted the complete 1.5 hours of that serene time for my personal growth. After brushing my teeth and drinking water at 5 a.m., I sit down and write in my journal everything that comes to my mind till 5:30. Usually, I do gratitude journaling in the beginning to just get my hands, moving with the pen on the book. Then I just whatever pops into my mind, I write that. Whatever the internal struggles, if they are, I'll write that. Or if I had not written in my journal the previous night, I would document my life, whatever happened yesterday. If I couldn't write that long any day, I'll meditate. And from 5:30 to 6:30 is my reading time. I read books on psychology, philosophy, spirituality, whatnot, marketing, money, anything. Almost every nonfiction is something I read. And this morning routine took a lot of time, years to adopt, after a lot of trials and errors. But it all started with one keystone habit, that is waking up early. So here's the takeaway. If there's one thing you should be aware of to get better, it's your sleep chronotype. And if there's one keystone habit that can transform you, it is waking up early or sleeping late based on your chronotype and giving yourself the treat of some you time, me time. Believe me, it can change your life. But of course, I am still biased on waking up early. And of course, there are some scientific evidence also how early morning can help you. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnahibi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.